I don't care if anybody likes it. I will continue to frustrate you. I will not take your pet position on eschatology. I will insist that election has been fundamentally misunderstood. I will do all that stuff because it's good for you to think about these things.
And you're talking about, paradigm shaking. You're trying to get him to go back and see the text the way the ancient Israelites saw it. And I remember talking with a professor at Trinity Evangelical Divinity School, and I said, I want naked Christianity. And he said, there is no such thing, meaning that it always comes clothed to us in a culture of some sort. We never can get it down completely.
What's in the way?
Our own cultural biases, I
That's
think.
exactly right. So my suggestion would be volunteer yourself to just do it. Don't ask permission, just do it. Here's the irony. I will get criticized across the board from people in all denominations for not being what they are. But my inbox is filled with letters of, wow, I love my Bible so much more now, from people and pastors in all those same denominations. So I don't view my job as trying to win everyone. You know who I'm looking for? I'm looking for the 5 or 6 people in every church who know they are not being taught. Thinking people know when they are not being asked to think or when they are being asked to not think. They know that. So I don't want people to just bag the faith. I don't want them to quit. And the tenacious ones will try to teach themselves. And that means they go out to the internet and they just get messed up or they find something great. So I view it as my job as a scholar to make my content as accessible as possible and to encourage other scholars to do the same. That's what I want. So I don't care if anybody likes it. My superpower is apathy. I will continue to frustrate you. I will not take your pet position on eschatology. I will insist that election has been fundamentally misunderstood. I will do all that stuff because it's good for you to think about these things. And I have reasons for saying them. And they're not just whimsical or comical or off the cuff reasons. They're real reasons. Except I'm the one pulling the curtain and saying, here's why your denomination thinks this and doesn't think that. It hinges on these 2 or 3 things. And guess what? None of the options to those questions are self-evident. So when it comes to systems, everybody cheats because they try to create a system and then they have these passages that don't conform and they become problem passages. But somebody else's problem passage is the foundation piece to some other view. Look, just stop it. Just stop trying to systematize or use these things as filters for scripture. Just let it be what it is. And in a lot of cases, again, the conclusions we have are sound. I mean, the church has done a good job transmitting the core doctrines of the faith down through time. They've done a good job of that. But you get 200 or 300 years into the church fathers, and literally you can count the number of those guys who can read Hebrew on one hand. Jerome, Origen, is there anybody else? And plus, the attitude is we don't need to read that Jewish stuff that they were producing between the Testaments because Jesus has come. There's some of that's anti-Semitism, not much of it, but some of it is. Now every passage is about Jesus. Really,
Yeah.
like the menstrual laws are about Jesus. Where you bury your poop is about Jesus. So that is one of my pet peeves because people say that to endorse their own laziness. That's
So
why they do it.